All right, here are some beginner tips on how you can place these plastic cups with the hand vacuum on your back yourself, okay? So I always start down on my low back, and the reason is because as you're turning and twisting to put these on, if you put them on the top of your back first, the cups might fall off. The other thing, I bruise quicker up on my upper thoracic. It's leaner, and so therefore these cups can be on a little longer if you start there. All right, you can put on some oil or lube or lotion if you want prior. For stagnant cupping, it's not as important as it is when you're going to glide the cups. Another thing to keep in mind is this cupping is going to open up your pores, so this is a great opportunity to use a really good product. And also, if you're into essential oils, put in your healing essential oils on your back now. You're going to cup, it's going to open it up. The essential oils can sink in and do some extra healing for you, okay? Maybe you like arnica, whatever you choose. Okay, so I'm gonna start right on my low back, right? I'm gonna get right into this extensor area, and I'm just gonna hold it on there, and then I'm gonna go pump, pump, okay? So if you're new, maybe you're gonna want to do 2 pumps, maybe 3. You could also look at this line. See, the cup has lines on it, and you can see I have suction up to that first line. It's just another little gauge you can use for indication. And then you just pull this off, and then I grab another one here, and I'm just gonna place it. I'm just gonna go up a little bit higher. You don't want them too close together or they will pull each other off. So I did 3 pumps again. For cup placement, the place you do not want to put cups is right on a pulse point. Otherwise, you know, it's really good on any muscle, especially the attachment sites. I go back and forth with placing it on the sides of the spine over these erectors and your multifidus, and then I also usually put one in between here. Okay, so it's very common that they fall off while you're moving around. You just place it back on, okay? All right, so I'm gonna quit moving around quite so much. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go to my other side. So I just switch hands and I go. So I just put it on, and then I come back, I get up a little higher. Whoops, and they do make these with longer cords if you have limited range of motion. Okay, and I just continue going up the edge of my spine. Okay, when you get next to your scapula, you're gonna be knocking them off. So let's see, what do I have going? Right here, so I'm gonna come up. So now maybe I turn and I reach overhead. Right to that rhomboid area. Okay, and I knocked another cup off. Now, if you can't reach, do some fascia yoga. Increase your range of motion. Up around your shoulder, your scapula, your rhomboid, your rotator cuffs. Always feels so good. And again, I've just used 3. Sometimes I do more, sometimes less. You can already see I've got good blood flow in. Oops, there went one. See a little spot right here. Okay. So that would be a pretty good start. All right. Feels good. All right, so what I usually do is I mix my hard and my soft ones in together. So what I do now is I have these Indiglows. They're so easy, and I'll just go and I'll start filling in. So this, I just push, and it's so common when you are moving around for them to fall off. You just get used to it and go back and put them on. This is the disadvantage to self-cupping, is you're gonna move and they're gonna fall off. Okay, so this one right by my scapula, it's gonna keep knocking, so I'm gonna go back and put it on in a minute. This one I think I can get to stay a little better. Well, not over my swimming suit. Ugh. There we go. All right, so then I just go and I fill in with my Indiglo, because they're these are like super user friendly. So then I'll pop in the center. Right here on my side, go to this side, pop up by my ribs. Okay, and then I'm going to replace whichever cup. A cup just fell off. Maybe I put it right here. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just start putting my softer cups, push. Actually, here's a better attachment site right here. You'll see me with those bruises a lot. And as far back as I can reach, right here on the rhomboid. Okay, so that is one way you can do your own back. Okay, for removal, you can take and you can just glide. If you're oiled up, I kind of like moving it around to flush the area. Or you can, they have a release on the end, you just pull that. Or if you can't reach, just slide your finger right near the edge and put some tension on the skin, and that will pop it off.